We are under the lights this evening as we get you set for another edition of Baseball on the Show. Tonight, an intriguing matchup between the Philadelphia Phillies and the Cincinnati Reds. The Reds are looking to collect their 8th win in a row next. Now at the plate, Gene Segura, and we are set for baseball here this evening.
Off for Philadelphia, the designated hitter.
First offering on its way. Second of 4 here on a Friday night as the game's first pitch is taken for strike 1. And guys, as we take a look at the Reds entering play here tonight, fortune has been smiling on them recently. They're unbeaten in their last 7 games.
You know, Matty, the season's such a grind, and you fight so hard day in, day out, and you're playing against the best players in the world, so you know you're going to lose some games coming out of spring training. To get on a roll where you win 7 in a row, a week of everything coming together, that's a special feeling.
The second baseman.
Digging in now, Phil Gosselin. First pitch coming, here it is. Below the knees, 1 ball, no strikes. Bauer is a guy that's able to keep the bat off the ball. That's kind of the name of the game for a pitcher, and as a starter, it really helps him work deep into games.
Matty V, one of the toughest parts about scoring runs is bunching 3 or 4 hits together an inning, and that's one of the things this guy does really well. He's tough to hit, and he's really tough to get 3 or 4 hits off of. That's one of the reasons why he's one of the better pitchers.
Bryce Harper is at the plate here as he quickly finds himself down a strike. It's 0-1. 0-1 the count to Bryce Harper. And he powers a cut fastball by him that time, and he's in charge now, 0-2. And an off-speed pitch swung on and missed, and with that, the side is retired. 3 up, 3 down for Philadelphia. Now it'll be the Reds. Digging in, Jesse Winker. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. Now here it comes.
The designated hitter, Jesse Winker.
Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. And there's ball 1. These Phillies, as they enter play here tonight, fellas, they come in the midst of a stretch where they've dropped 6 of their last 9.
Yeah, guys, dropping yesterday was a heartbreaker without question. But you know what? You find a way. You show up to the yard today, you get out of the cab, and you watch countless hours of video, and you try and formulate a game plan to get this back to 500. 1-1 to start the road trip, and you're moving in the right direction. You know, on a cold night like this, I think you're going to see him continue to elevate pitches and let these guys just fly out to the warning track.
And they really bunch him up on that one as he swings and misses for the first out.
Oh, I love watching a pitcher that can run a good hard fastball in on a guy's hands and completely lock him up. That's such a tough pitch to do anything with. If you can locate your fastball there consistently, you're going to have a lot of success as a pitcher.
Back-to-back strikeouts in the first right here. Pitcher is setting the tone, pounding his zone.
Votto behind, but still dangerous even on 0-2.
That's a well-placed fastball right there, just off the outside.
Here's a fly ball, well hit. Williams looks up, and that one is gone. Solo home run here off the bat of Joey Votto. 6th home run on the season for him. As the Reds strike first, it's 1-0.
That's how the manager drew it up right there. Hold the visiting team scoreless and then grab a huge home run in the first.
Into the box now, Eugenio Suarez. As he can't make contact and is tied up here at strike 1. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. Good hard slider there, but it runs away. It's a ball and a strike.
You know he's probably cheating on that inside pitch after he got jammed earlier. If you're on the mound right now, you want to try to hit that outside corner, and there's a pretty good chance you'll get him to roll over something.
And he will run this one down. A good read off the bat for the 2nd out.
Batting 4.
So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Nicholas Castellanos, looking to get on base and keep this first inning alive. And he throws the fastball by him here, 0-1.
Some guys are great low ball hitters, but most guys, Especially guys with pop like this, they're hunting for the ball belt high and above. So that was a nicely spotted fastball down in the zone.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Waved at and missed for the third out. Not much of a chance at hitting that one, and the inning is over. One in the inning for the Reds, and it comes on. Next to bat will be Rhys Hoskins. He'll start things out in the top half of the second.
Rhys Hoskins.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And he misses inside with that one. Ball one. One ball and one strike to the Phillies first baseman. Now the 1-1 pitch. Misses for the second ball.
That was a tempting pitch to swing at right there. A big power guy like this really wants something that he can elevate and drive out of the ballpark.
And he lays off again. Ball three. Full count now. Now the 3-2 pitch. That's down into left center for a base hit.
You don't get too many pitches a day in the big leagues middle cut. His eyes lit up right there. This pitcher's lucky he's not getting another ball from the umpire.
Didi Gregorius is at the plate as he watches ball one. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. Didi swings and belts a ball to right field. This is carrying well. And this will bang up against the wall. And that runner will go no further than second as there are two aboard now.
Boy, there's a long drive bullet off the wall right there, but the outfielder does a really good job, Vero, of getting that one quickly and getting it back in to keep him at first for a long single.
Yeah, and also nice job by the base runner not there. Not putting his head down, being over-aggressive and getting thrown out at second base. He saw the play happening in front of him and put the brakes on and got back for a base hit.
Yeah, Vero, I think he would have been toast if he tried to stretch that one into a double.
And he'll try to get him to chase the fastball there, but he lays off 1-2.
Well, tried to throw a high fastball right by him there. Didn't work, but now we'll see if that sets up some different options. Wouldn't be surprised to see a good slider down and away right here.
So he gets him swinging on a pitcher's pitch. JT Realmuto becomes the first out of the inning. Andrew McCutchen comes on with one gone here as he looks at a called strike one.
With some traffic on the base paths, nice job by the pitcher to execute strike one.
1-1 to Andrew McCutchen. Here's the 1-1. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and it's 1-2.
He got a swing and a miss on that last pitch, but that's not the location he wants to live in against a hitter of this quality.
Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. Now a 58-foot curveball that misses for a ball. Pulls this one in the air out to left. Castellanos is going to get there as he backs up to put it away, and there are two gone now. Up next will be Nick Williams as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. 4-1. Hoskins on second. Gregorius on at first with two down. And a strike to even the count. 1-1. Even at 1-1 the pitch. And he just misses inside with the fastball there.
Has to be a challenge pitch coming up here. He probably doesn't want to flirt with loading the bases.
2 balls, 2 strikes to Nick Williams. Doesn't offer at the circle change there, and it goes full 3-2.
I don't think he can afford another base runner here, so whatever pitch he feels best about, whichever one he feels most comfortable with, that's the one I expect him to turn to.
First delivery to him on the way. Luke Williams is in with 2 away now as he looks at a called strike one.
Hey, when a pitcher's put in a tough spot, he's usually going to go to what got him here, and that's this guy's slider. Expect to see that more often.
This is hit on the ground to first. Is he going to get out of this? He is, as he gets the 3 unassisted putout. And into the box now, Mike Moustakas. And he's hoping to get things going at the plate. It's been a bit of a struggle for him in recent games. Swing, and he pops him up. Coming on is McCutchen, and this will land foul. Head-to-head at the start of play against Zach Eflin. He's 1 for 5. Even 1-1 count to Moustakas. Moustakas, or just Moose for short, who was selected in the first round back in the draft of 2007.
Yeah, Matty, they certainly got it right when they drafted this guy. He has turned himself into an absolute superstar. Everybody knows this guy's name, and kids are buying his jerseys.
Drilled down the line, and this will stay inside the third base bag. A fair ball, and this will get all the way to the wall now. And the Reds get a man into scoring position on the leadoff double.
He just smoked this ball right down the line. Take a look here. Hard to tell if it was fair or foul in real time, but you can see it flies right over the bag. Ump was all over it and made a great call.
Hit hard up the middle, and that's through into center field. Base hit. And the run's going to come in to score from second as they grab a 2-0 lead now.
Boy, you know, in today's game, D-Row, pitchers are being taught high velocity, go get ahead, strike one. Boy, that didn't work in that situation.
Yeah, and guys have such put-away pitches, Dan. You don't want to go super deep in the count. Find yourself with 2 strikes on you, and here comes a nasty slider or a nasty split finger. He had an approach right there. He wanted to use an ambush tactic, and it worked.
Down and away, it's a ball and 2 strikes. Throw over to first, and he'll dive back in safely. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and that's the first out. Got him with a good high fastball there. Danny, we see a lot of that pitch in strikeout situations these days. What makes it so effective?
I think, Matt, what makes it such a tough pitch is you're changing eye levels. That fastball up looks so enticing to hit that you see that ball as a hitter, you think you can drive it, but it's really hard to get on top of that good high hard fastball.
1-1 to Tucker Barnhart.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Pulled toward right center field. Harper has a read on it. Makes the play, and there are 2 gone now.
Batting 9, the center fielder, Nick.
So striding forward now, Nick Senzel. First pitch of the at-bat. Tries to hold up, but did he do so in time? No, says Joe McDonald. It's strike 1. Now a throw over to first. Runner back standing. In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. 2 out with the man at first. Line drive to center field, and that's in there. Base hit. The relay, but he'll be in there with a double. And time will be called here as the pitching coach heads out to the mound and hopefully try and settle this guy down a bit. Standing in now, Jesse Winker, and he fouls this one off. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Comes set, the 0-1. Think he held up in time, but that becomes moot as it's a cold strike 2. Out in front as this is pulled foul into the seats. A pause and the 0-2. He struck him out, and it could have been worse. So it's back to the top of the order now, and that'll bring in Gene Segura.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
2-0 the count to the Phillies designated hitter.
Hey, that's a nice take by the batter right there, but that's a non-competitive off-speed pitch. Got to do better to at least entice a swing.
Votto has room in foul territory, and that's the first out of the inning.
The batter, number 8. Second
now batting, Phil Gosselin. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Off the outside that time as the breaking ball can't catch the zone. Hit out towards second. Moustakas is there. Throw in time at first for out number 2.
The right fielder, number 3.
Next to dig in will be Bryce Harper. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Ball 1 taken just off the inside.
Hey, a 2-out walk right here would be the tying run to the plate. Even though it's early on, you got a guy on deck that has a lot of pop.
Count now a ball and a strike. The 1-1 is a low changeup that's laid off. Trying to shave that outside corner with the fastball, and he missed it. It's 3-1 now. And a great location that time on the corner. 3-2 now. Now a fastball as he just reared up and let that one fly, and the inning is over. Up steps the former MVP, Joey Votto. He got a hold of one and went yard in his first appearance in this one.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
Leadoff single to start the third right now. From an offensive standpoint, keep the aggressive at-bats happening. Keep the pressure on the defense. Everything's looking good right now.
In now, Eugenio Suarez tries to hold up, but did he do so in time? No, says Joe McDonald at strike one. Check swing, but he held up in time. Ball one.
Hey, that's not an easy pitch to hold your swing up. I know it looked like it was way out the plate. Good job not swinging at it.
Tries to change up on him there, but it's a ball, 2-1.
Sitting in a good spot right here. 2-ball, 1-strike count is yet to see a fastball. Have to be sitting on one right here.
Got a piece. It's 2-2.
2-2.
In the dirt here, but it won't skip away far enough for the runner to advance. A runner at first with no outs here. Now here's a check swing, and they appeal down to first. No swing, so that's ball four.
The left fielder, number 2.
Oh, man, that check swing was about as close as they get. Tough call for the umpire, but it goes the batter's way this time, and he draws the walk.
Has a look, now the pitch. Nicholas Castellanos is at the plate, and he checks his swing for ball one. 1-0 pitch on the way. Checks his swing here, but he does so in time.
He would have had to go with the old school Tommy Hawk approach on that one if he wanted to get on top, but he was able to lay off it.
Now the 2-0. 2 balls and a strike to count. None out, runners at first and second. Three balls and a strike to the Reds left fielder.
Not a good spot to be in right now. A pitcher's falling behind in the count with a guy up that hits really well with runners in scoring position.
Swung on and missed, 3-2.
That's what you call a challenge fastball right there, boys. I don't know if he was necessarily trying to miss up in the zone like he did, but he got away with it right there and put the fastball by him.
Williams has to roam straight back, but he has it for the first out. The tag, and they got him at third. It's a double play. So it's a runner at first with 2 gone. And up next, the former World Series hero, Mike Moustakas. Open stance by Moustakas, and now the pitch.
Hey, you guys know me. Hitting's a process of elimination, and I'm eliminating the changeup this next pitch. I'm on everything else.
Protecting on 0-2, so we'll do it again. Can't get him to chase. It's 1-2.
If I'm in the box, you take a step out right here. Take a deep breath after that high fastball. You got to be leery of him burying something in the dirt.
Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball. And a good fastball swung on and missed for strike 3, and the inning is all set for the start of the 4th. And that'll bring in a perennial MVP candidate for years to come, Rhys Hoskins.
Things not looking very good so far in this one, but we're still in the middle innings. They're down by a couple of runs, and this would be the right place and the right time to get something going. The last thing they want to do is to try to come from behind and win this one in the 8th or 9th inning.
And here's a curveball in the dirt that time for a ball. 1-1. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Senzel's got it, and there's one gone. Ready for another chance? Didi Gregorius, a base hit in his first trip. A ball and no strikes. Lays off again, and it's 2-0. Two and one after the foul ball there. And the pitch. 3-1. That's lifted the other way out to left. Left fielder is on the move. He gets there, and that's the second out.
Now back.
So bases are empty here with two gone, and in steps the catcher, JT Realmuto. First pitch on its way. Oh, right back to him on the mound. And he'll toss this one on to first as they're kept off the scoreboard. Just about set to go for the last of the fourth. But before we do that, here's Heidi Watney.
Matt, I had a chance to talk about the state of the Reds offense with their manager between innings. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. It's still pretty early in the game, but they've seen a lot of pitches already. And he thinks the 2 runs they've pushed across so far is just the beginning, given the quality of the at-bats they're putting together.
Thank you, Heidi. Ready to go in the bottom of the fourth. And digging in is the outfielder, Aristides Aquino. Fought off at the plate as it's chopped foul. 0-1, here's the pitch. And it's fouled away.
Well, somebody's sitting off speed right here. Only way he was late on that heater is he was expecting another changeup.
Off the plate at 94, 1-2. Just inside, not by much. It's 2-2. Now here's the pitch. And this is swung on and missed, and this fourth inning will start the same way he ended the third, with a strikeout, and there's one away.
Now batting, shortstop, Freddie.
Here's the first pitch to him.
Galvis.
Freddie Galvis comes on with one away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. One out, nobody on. Swung on and missed. 1-1. Well, they'll run this one in on him, and he can't connect, so he finds himself down 1-2 now.
Boy, that's a jam shot right there. That's as good as it gets, in my opinion. Woo, up and in.
Got him on the good slider there. Swung on and missed as he's down on strikes for the second time tonight.
Now batting, catcher.
Now at the plate, Tucker Barnhart. He flew out in his last at-bat. Fouled away. This is line to left. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away. And back in Cincinnati as we check in with Heidi Watney.
Matt, I talked with Philadelphia's manager during the break about the Phillies' offensive production to this point. And flat out, he told me they just need to put better swings on the ball right now. He said they're searching for ways to drive the ball with some authority because it's just not happening for them today. They haven't gotten an extra base hit yet, so it's been a real struggle getting guys into scoring position. But the key, he said, is not to panic. Sometimes you just have to fight through the downturns and keep your focus and energy high.
Okay, thank you, Heidi.
Hey, so far it's been easy pickings for this pitcher. He's gone through this lineup almost unscathed. But right there, leadoff single, middle part of the game. Let's see if he makes an adjustment before they do.
Oh, and you talk about a pitcher getting the benefit of the doubt. That's low, but called a strike anyway. 0-2 now.
He's attacking this hitter a lot more aggressively than he did the first time when he faced him and issued a walk, coming right after him here.
Taken off the outside as the breaking ball couldn't catch the corner. Line drive to center field. In there, a base hit. Travis Jankowski is going to come in now and take over following the injury.
Now playing center field, number 31, Travis Jankowski.
At the plate, Luke Williams. Sacrifice attempt here. And the throw goes to first, so the sacrifice works that time.
The batter,
So the lineup flips over, and digging in, Gene Segura. His last at-bat didn't go his way as he popped out in foul territory. And that misses ball one. 2-0 now.
2-0.
From the belt, kicks and deals. Smoked on the ground up the middle. And that's through into center field, base hit. And he's going to score with ease as the throw will be too late.
You know, D-Row, hitting in the leadoff spot, you're not going to get very many opportunities to drive in some runs, but that's a big 2 RBI hit.
Yeah, when you see ducks on the pond, Dan, your eyes light up. I don't care if you're hitting first in the lineup or eighth in the lineup. You grind out in that bat and try and get the runs on the board for your team.
Yeah, but that's a big 2 RBI base hit.
Throw over to the bag, and he'll get back in standing. Here's the 0-1 pitch. On the ground to the right side. Taken in by Votto. Galvis on to first. Not in time as the umpire was right there to make the call. So a runner at first with 2 away, and that'll bring in a dangerous hitter indeed in the form of Bryce Harper. Fouled off. Oh, and this at-bat is quickly moving from bad to worse. It's 0-2 now.
Hey, I can't have one of my best left-hand.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a runner left on.
Leading off for the Reds.
Digging in at the plate is Travis Jankowski. First at-bat of the game for him here in the 5th, as he was a late entrant into this one. Now here it comes.
Nope, outside.
The 1-0 home. Swing and a liner. And a base hit, so the leadoff man is on to begin the inning.
There's a lot of moving parts in some guys' swing. It usually takes them a month or so to get it ironed out.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Jesse Winker is at the plate now, and he takes a cold strike. He broke out the slide step there, Danny.
Yeah, he's clearly thinking about the steal right here. Didn't happen, but the cat-mouse game continues on.
1-1 to the Reds' leadoff man. 1-1, here it comes. Lifted the other way down the left field line. And this will wind up a foul ball.
Hey, last 2 pitches back-to-back, off speed, then he's late on the fastball. He could pretty much do anything he wants right here on the mound.
He struck him out the 3rd time he's fanned in the game.
It's been a rough night at the yard for him. That's 3 times he's gone down on strikes in this one. So they've really figured out how to attack this guy.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Pitch out. Nothing doing. Popped up. Goslin takes charge, and he's got it. 2 down.
The third baseman.
Stepping in, Eugenio Suarez. First offering on its way. Now the fastball is swung on and missed.
Hey, this guy's got to be pretty proud of what he's done so far. It's never easy to pitch on the road, but to have this kind of outing in a ballpark that is notoriously known as being hitter-friendly, it's been a treat to watch.
2 runs, 6 hits, and no errors in the game for Cincinnati thus far. Skied into straightaway right. Harper has a read on it. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. And that'll bring up the Sacramento product, Rhys Hoskins.
The first baseman.
Inner third let go. It's a called strike. Hit back up the middle. A dive, but he can't get a glove on it. It's through for a base hit.
Sometimes you got to tip your cap. The pitcher spotted his pitch down in the zone right there below the knee. Offensive player was all over it.
So now to the plate, Didi Gregorius, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike one. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2.
After 2 great pitches, he has a lot of options right now. He could bounce something or go elevated fastball.
Both teams with 6 hits so far. Swung on in the dirt, and that's a strikeout. And a heads-up play to get back to first as he wisely hadn't gotten too far from the bag.
That was some nice execution on that pitch. Spotted it nicely down around the bottom of the zone. And when you do that, especially with 2 strikes, not a lot of guys are going to hurt you. You're going to get a lot of ground balls and swings and misses down there.
That evens it up, 1-1. From the belt, kicks and deals. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And that nearly broke our tie, but instead it's a foul ball. Hit on the ground down the first baseline. There's one. Relay to Votto's in time at first, and it's a double play. Side retired. Bottom of the 6th inning now, and the right-handed hitting Nicholas Castellanos will bat next. And a half-hearted swing there as he tried to go the other way, and it's strike one.
You could just see this guy out on the mound right here. Just the body language. He knows he's on top of his game, executing a nasty slider down the way right there, giving this offense no chance.
And he rings up another one, make it 9 strikeouts for him in the game. Standing in, Mike Moustakas. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, and kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one. And we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this AB. I'm surprised we're seeing so many late swings on fastballs. If there's one rule of thumb in the game, get to the heater.
And a fastball in the dirt that's taken for a ball. Bases are empty, one man out. And he jumps at a changeup, a swing and a miss. And he struck him out. So double digits now, 10 strikeouts for him thus far. Stepping up to the plate, Aristides Aquino, 1 for 2 in the ballgame thus far. He takes the changeup the other way out toward right center. Harper is going to have room out there as he puts this away. So the next hitter to dig in will be Andrew McCutchen. And guys, 7th inning already. Hey, I'm not complaining, but this one's been flying by.
Yeah, I'll agree with that, Matt. That's what you get when both starting pitchers have it working. Neither of them have been nibbling around the strike zone at all, and they've trusted their defense to make the plays, and they've done just that.
Yeah, and it's resulted in a game that could really go either way in these late innings. Swing and a miss on the heater, and it's 2-1. A 3-1 count to the Phillies left fielder.
When you're playing close games like this, base runners mean everything, so he can ill afford to start giving away free passes.
And he lays off, ball 4. Now the potential go-ahead run is on base here. So a runner at first now with nobody out. And digging in at the plate, the Texas native Nick Williams. No balls and 1 strike. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Ground ball sent back up the middle. A bare hand for 1 on to first, and you can forget about the go-ahead run being on base. He's erased on the double play.
Now batting, third baseman.
Settling in now, Luke Williams comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. And that misses inside, 1-0. A ball and a strike. 2 runs, 6 hits, and no errors on the ledger for the Phillies to this point. 2 balls and a strike. Wanted to go after the slider, but he holds off. 3-1.
One thing that could nag at you as a pitcher is having to work really hard to get a guy that you think you should be.
And the shortstop is under it to make the play, retiring. Stepping into the box, Freddie Galvis. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. Now a check swing, but he holds up in time. Ball 1. Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. Lifted the other way to left center. McCutchen is after it, and he tracks it down. Nice play for the first out. Digging in once again, Tucker Barnhart. Third trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point. There's a good fastball on the outside corner as he'll take a look at strike 1.
It's been more than 2 innings since this guy's allowed anyone to reach base. He looks pretty unbeatable on the bump right now.
Behind 0-2 now. 0-2 count and the pitch. Oh, and you can tell he wanted to hold off, but he swings through the inside pitch anyway, and he becomes out number 2. Digging in for his second at-bat, Travis Jankowski. 1 for 1 after a single his first time up. Gregorius has it. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as ready to begin the 8th, and that'll bring in Gene Segura.
The designated hitter.
Here comes the first pitch. Now the 1-0. Swing and a liner toward the gap in left center. And this is taken in just shy of the warning track for out number 1.
The batter, number 8.
Stepping up now, Phil Gosselin. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. First pitch coming, here it is. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Long run for the center fielder, and he tracks it down. A nice running play to record the second out.
The batter, the right fielder.
Now at the plate, Bryce Harper. He was sat down on strikes in his last at-bat.
And he didn't put up
a swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. And they have taken the lead.
What a great piece of clutch hitting right there to give his boys the lead. Going to put a lot of pressure on the opposition to have to score with only 6 outs to go.
To the plate now, Rhys Hoskins. As he'll take a called strike here on a borderline pitch at strike one. Hoskins behind the count 0-2. Coming up on the century mark in pitches now through the first 7 2/3.
And he's going to empty the bucket right here. He sees the finish line, Dan, and he's got a chance at this.
Boy, there's no doubt about it right now. And what makes it easier, too, from a manager's standpoint right now, you could probably just go to one guy in the bullpen to finish this game. A terrific job, 7 2/3 up to this point.
Lofted in the air out toward right center. Jankowski there for it. And that's the third out. Phillies get Jose Alvarez will come on in relief as he'll make his second appearance of the season so far. Phillip Ervin will pinch hit here, and he's the potential tying run. Here's a breaking ball, but it doesn't quite find the strike zone. Alvarez is adjusting to the new normal as MLB now mandates that relievers reach the end of an inning or face 3 or more batters before being replaced. And for a one-time lefty specialist like this, that's a big change. Too tight with that one. 3-0.
Down by a run, your guy needs to get on any way he can. His mentality has to be to shrink this strike zone to like the size of a soup can. No reason to swing at a pitcher's pitch.
3-1 the count now. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike.
Hey, it looks like this guy's going to work in the upper part of the strike zone. It'll be interesting to see if this lineup can adjust to the way he pitches.
And he lays off ball 4. So now the potential tying run here is aboard late in the game. In is Joey Votto now. He homered earlier and is 2 for 3 to this point. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Lifted the other way out to left center. Chasing after it is Williams. He's not going to have a play on it, and this might bring home the runner from first. In to score is the runner from first. It's a 3-3 game.
You know, D-Row, in today's game, it's not easy scoring in the late innings, so that RBI base hit to tie things up, that comes at a really good time.
Yeah, I say it's not easy. They got 11 guys in the bullpen. I don't think a guy throws under 97 miles an hour with sink and cut. That is unbelievable he's able to get that knock in that big spot.
Eugenio Suarez is at the plate now, and he's quickly behind 0-1. Now some movement out in the Phillies bullpen as a lefty and a right-hander start to loosen. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. And a good idea to hold off on that swing. It's ball 1. Alvarez, a left-hander standing just under 6 feet at 5'11". He's in the midst of his 8th major league season. A ball and 2 strikes.
Hey, that's just a great mix of pitches right there, and that's what this guy's going to do if he's going to keep this team off balance.
And he fouls this one off.
Hey, nice job to get a piece of that one. Today's game, north-south game, trying to elevate that heater and bury breaking stuff in the dirt.
The 1-2 is a wave and a miss. He struck him out. Nick Castellanos now. It's been a rough go of things at the plate for him so far, but his guys are looking for him to change that right here.
Yeah, nothing better than coming through for the boys in a tight game, Matt, especially when you're kind of due to do something productive.
Good pitch there down below the zone. Got him to go after it.
This is going to be an interesting at-bat. I think he has to be pitching for a strikeout here, so we'll see what kind of sequence he uses.
Low with a fastball here. In the dirt even. It's ball 1. And a curveball's by him that time as he falls behind now 1-2. Go-ahead runs in scoring position here with 1 away. And he struck out again. That's the third time he's gone down on strikes in this one. Ready once again, Mike Moustakas. Runner in scoring position with 2 gone. And it looks like they'd rather go after the next guy as the intentional walk signal comes here with 2 away.
That's what's called getting the treatment. Everyone knows he's a power threat with a bat, so it's all about not letting him be the guy that beats you.
Coming to the plate now, Aristides Aquino. And a big at-bat in this one. 2 on, 2 away here in the 8th. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Bit of an ill-advised swing that time as that ball got in on him. And that's inside off the plate with the fastball. It's 1-1. Hits are even at 7 apiece. One pitch and a nice call for the change. It's 1-2.
That's how you open up the outside part of the plate. Pound 2 balls in, and they get right back outside. Nice pitch.
He got him, and the go-ahead run will be left stranded at second base. All set for the start of the inning, and stepping in is the veteran shortstop, Didi Gregorius.
The shortstop, Didi Gregorius.
Raisel Iglesias will be on the mound to start the 9th inning, and his job will be keeping the ball game tied until the bottom half.
Right there, Iglesias.
Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. The 0-1 delivery.
One ball, 2 strikes, count. That's ball 2. I got to count 2-2.
Swing and a miss. Good pitch there for the first out here in the 9th.
That swing tells me he was really trying to get a pitch out front and rip it down the line, but that wasn't a great pitch to do it on. It's really not the best 2-strike approach either.
Into the box, JT Realmuto, as he'll take a look at a slider here that finds the zone for strike 1. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Lifted out towards straightaway center field. Aquino is there now, and he has it. 2 gone. Here's Andrew McCutchen now. Here comes the first pitch. Good pitch to hit. A sinker down the chute, but it's taken for a strike.
Yeah, he made up his mind early to take the first pitch because that thing was right down the middle.
To third. And the off-balance throw gets him as he takes away a hit, and the side is... Adam Morgan comes on to work on the mound, hoping to send this one into extra innings. All set for the bottom of the 9th. And up next, the former Philly shortstop Freddie Galvis. A shot down the first baseline. And it's fouled away. And he looks at a ball. 1-2. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. Fouled away. Now another 1-2. Got him. And he goes down on strikes for the third time.
Up next is Cincinnati. The catcher, Tucker.
And a big pitch coming here late, so he'll step out and ask for time. Kurt Casale will move into the on-deck circle now to try to get something started here with one gone in the inning. Tried to check it, and it's 0-1. There's a shin-high slider laid off for a ball. One out, nobody on. Looked like he was on that one, but it's 1-2. Morgan, a native Floridian. He was selected in the 3rd round back in 2011.
Yeah, he has turned himself into a really nice ball player. I wouldn't put him on a superstar level, but you know what? They didn't miss with this pick either. You go into high rounds and you carve out a career the way this guy has, nice pick.
He's set, and the 2-2 pitch. And he strikes him out as well. So make it back-to-back punch-outs here to the first 2 men he faces out of the bullpen.
The right fielder, number
Ready now, Travis Jankowski. He got on top of one and was a ground-out victim last time. Here comes the first pitch. Squares with 2 outs and gets it down. But the throw will beat him at first, so the bunt for hit. Kurt Casale will stay in the ballgame, taking over the catching duties behind the plate. Striding in once again, Nick Williams. He singled earlier, making him 1 for 2 to this point. The windup and the 0-1. Swing and a line drive. And that's going to get through into left, so there's your possible go-ahead run on base to lead off the inning.
Hey, just a nice piece of hitting right there. He's able to keep his hands inside that ball, stay square as long as possible, and feed it into the opposite field for a base hit.
Bunt attempt is popped into foul ground. Go-ahead run at first, nobody out. The 0-1. Now a bunt attempt here as he gets this one down. But that'll get foul. It's 0-2 now. Now the 0-2 pitch.
Nope. That's inside.
Swing and a miss on the slider, and that's out number 1.
That's just a great pitch, both on the call from the catcher and the execution. If he hits it, there's a good chance it turns into a double play ball, but it's also a spot that's going to get a lot of whiffs, too. That's excellent pitching.
But pretty much right at the left fielder as he takes it in for the second out. Now at the plate, Phil Gosselin. There are 2 gone and the possible go-ahead run at first. No balls and a strike to count. Lays off the slider, and it's 1-1. And they'll go off speed here as this pitch misses. It's 2-1. The set and the 2-1. And he popped him up. Iglesias has got it, and the side is retired. Phillies strand 1. Roman Quinn stays in the ballgame, batting number 8, and takes over in center field.
Number 24.
Ready for the bottom of the 10th here, and standing in is the DH, Phillip Ervin. He's set, and the pitch.
Count 1-0.
One 1-0 pitch on the way. There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. And that ball is gone! Santa Maria, game over. A solo shot here to left. And with one swing of the bat, this ball game is over.
When you get to extra innings, you're looking to piece together a rally or scratch any runs you can across the plate. But he says, hey, to heck with that. I'm going to do it with one swing of the bat. So a walk-off home run ends this thing in extras. That was fun.
Guys, time to recognize the man who really stood out this afternoon, and there he is. Joey Votto. Strike oppose. He's our top player of the game.
Yeah, no question. He was a tough out up there. Ended up collecting 3 knocks, including a home run. So without him in the lineup, I think this might have been a different story.
The final line score for our ball game tonight. For the victorious Cincinnati Reds, 4 runs on 8 hits, no errors. They left 6 men on base. For Philadelphia, 3 runs on 8 hits, no errors. They left 6 men on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 41 minutes. Thank you for joining us here tonight. And we remind you to please drive home safely.
Welcome to your Saturday edition of Inside the Show. I'm Justin Allegri. In the National League Central, Joey Votto needed only a triple to hit for the cycle, leading the Reds over the Phillies 4-3. That now makes 8 straight wins for the team. The Cubbies got the best of the visiting Redbirds 6-5. The Orioles sent 3 balls into the seats as they sank the visiting Buccos 5-1. The Brewers got 11 hits overall as they got the best of the visiting Mets 7-1. The Marlins put up 16 hits on the day as they took down the visiting Braves 8-6. The Diamondbacks pitched well, allowing only 3 hits as they bested the visiting Rockies 4-0. The Dodgers totaled 13 hits as a team as they bested the visiting Nats 4-1. The San Francisco Giants grabbed a victory over the Padres at Petco Park 3-0. The Kansas City Royals went deep 4 times as they blew out the Jays 7-1. Tim Anderson was a clutch performer at the dish with 4 RBIs. 6-2. The win was their 6th straight as a team. The Tampa Bay Rays got 12 hits in this one as they beat the Tribe in Cleveland 7-6. The New York Yankees smacked 15 team hits as they dismantled the A's 14-7. The Mariners starting pitcher, number 18, won the game, finishing a complete game one-hitter, leading the Mariners over the Red Sox 3-0. The Astros had 12 hits as a team as they grabbed the win over the Rangers in Arlington 12-3. And that's the show. Thanks for listening in. I'll be back tomorrow with more news and updates from around the majors.